In Marvel Sports, we all want one thing: to make history. That can happen in many ways. Maybe it's a new Marvel League record. Maybe it's an improbable season worthy of a beautiful trophy. Today, we focus on a different kind of history. We explore the section of the history book that nobody wants to be featured in. Two teams are about to compete in the greatest display of incompetence that the Marvel Universe has ever seen. This is a Tank Bowl! If you're familiar with Urinating Tree, a Tank Bowl is a matchup between two bad teams where the goal is to lose. In the NFL, the team with the worst record gets the first pick in the draft for new players, so there's heavy incentive to tank. In the Marvel Universe, though, the incentive to losing is a bit obscure. So why would a Marvel team want to perform so badly that all they get is laughs and sympathy hugs? The answer is simple: to replace the staff. Be so terrible that your coach and manager are forced to look at each other and say, "Nice knowing ya." This is what two franchises did in Marvel League 2022. They are the Midnight Wisps. Before, they were regarded as one of the league's elite teams. They won Marvel League 2018 and were close to winning in 2020, but Waspy brought out that "I just fell down the conveyor belt" attitude, and the Wisps didn't even podium. They failed to qualify for 2021, placed bottom 4 in the showdown, and made it back into 2022 with some serious questions. This season could be make or break for them. Their opponent? The Balls of Chaos. This team has known failure for quite a number of years. After being extremely inconsistent in their first few seasons, they hit a new low in 2020 when they were part of a group I like to call the Dumpster Divers. They also failed to qualify for Marvel League 2021 and also placed bottom 4 in the showdown. Then they just barely qualified for Marvel League 2022, beating the Indigo Stars via tiebreaker. Only one of those teams deserved to be in the league. And I'll give you a hint: it wasn't the Balls of Chaos. Now, the goal of a Tank Bowl is to be the worst team. To promote the idea that your team's staff is better off serving dumplings. The Marvel League begins with a bit of a surprise, however. Our two fighters are yet to enter the ring. In fact, the Balls of Chaos won a silver medal in climbing, instantly putting them in the hunt for something greater. It takes time to construct the perfect tank, but don't worry, it will happen. Balancing rolls around, then the hurdles, then the water race. The Wisps and Chaos are slowly but surely falling down the order. In Relay, they stagnate. Something must be done about the teams in their way. The Minties and Swarm will deal with themselves. But then we have Rafting. The Balls of Chaos are headed towards another mediocre finish, and oh look, a butterfly! Then out of jealousy, the Wisps said, "I could be a joke too," and drove their raft straight into a wall faster than their fans left. Exactly as planned. These two garbage fires are battling it out like champions. 5-meter sprint, both in the bottom 3. Block pushing, Midnight Wisps accidentally do decent. But the Balls of Chaos record the 4th worst push ever en route to a dead last finish. Triathlon? Wispy finds new ground. Literally. But look at the awareness of the Balls of Chaos. Knowing that the Wisps secured 16th, Tumult strategically fell back and had a horrible sand section to finish 15th. World-class athletes. They're even paired together in Swing Wave, where they get the exact same scores, a 32 and a 25. A 2-point game. Anything is possible. The Balls of Chaos have a slight lead, and they put up another wonderfully bad performance in Domino Bowling, holding on to the bottom 5. But now it's the Wisps' time to shine. They must demonstrate their superiority in the art of the tank. Their trusty captain is in the starting blocks.
Coming to the near side a bit more. Oh, and instead goes right down the middle. That is disappointment for the Midnight Wisps. Didn't even make any of the dominoes quiver.
I mean, how the heck did they do that? This takes more talent than actually hitting the freaking pins. Truly impressive. A 2-point game now flips the other direction. The Wisps look to maintain or even extend that lead as they... Oh no. It's the aquathlon. They're really good at this event. Come on, Wisps, ignore the laws of physics. You're so close to the end. Don't blow yourself up now. They win in the group stage and the quarterfinals. But miraculously, they only secure 4th. The Balls of Chaos secure yet another one and done against the honorary tank commander Chocolatiers. Despite such a blunder, the Wisps are still in this competition. Interestingly, both teams have a good launch out of the gate and hold top half finishes in Sand Rally. But once again, Captain Tumult never steers Chaos wrong. They blow the race in predictable fashion and are last across the line. The Midnight Wisps tried the best they could, but no team can be bad forever. Except, of course, the Solar Flares, but we'll get to them. The Wisps surpassed the Oceanics point total in 2019 and are at a 13-point disadvantage with one event to go. The Balls of Chaos, however, are not done. They want to savor this. Now, I know that, in reality, the Balls of Chaos are probably dejected. They've disappointed themselves and their fans in ways they never thought were possible. But at some point, a switch must have flipped. From my time in the performing arts, I've learned that if you screw up big. The Balls of Chaos will magnify their disaster class of a season. Do it, Clutter. Do what everyone wants you to do.
That increases their chances, but they really need some help. They need to finish 1st or 2nd to have a fighting opportunity to get the win. As we see, the Pinkies have finished 1st here, so they guarantee that they are moving on. This is very close to the end there. Crazy Cat's Eyes came across last, but I think we've got a marble. Yeah, Balls of Chaos. They're stuck up there. Oh, wow. Balls of Chaos. Ugh. They have broken the lowest point record in the Marble League set by the Oceanics. This comes at least after the restructuring of the Marble League. But Balls of Chaos, that dubious distinction, the lowest point total of anyone in the current format of the Marble League. Ouch.
64 points. 4 points per event. The worst season ever. And this is with a silver. I think Greg Woods says it best. Chaos did not reign. Chaos fell flat. Their season was truly horrible. The coaching staff essentially threw out 5 carbon copy marbles and said, do whatever, I don't care. Now Coach Harmony is in the hot seat. The Wisps, even though they lost the Tank Bowl, have already begun to make moves. They fired their technical director. What are the Balls of Chaos doing? They're not going to keep their staff after the worst season ever, right? Only time will tell. Congratulations, Balls of Chaos. You did absolutely nothing longer than anyone else. Now it's time for you to do something. Blow it up. Upend the entire franchise. Sell it to the O-Rangers, I don't care. Just do something. Because you cannot keep going like this. Good luck keeping your fan base. And let's not forget about their worthy adversary. The Midnight Wisps had their own unique achievements throughout the season. The only team to not make the podium even once. The only team with a marble that had 0 points. And this is your captain. You're not excused from this mess either. I think more than just the staff need replacement. Your team has no talent anymore. Not only do they have dumb names, they haven't been good at marble sports for over 2 years. They are mediocre at best and a liability at worst. You need to wake up from your blackout and start the hangover. The Wisps need a massive overhaul. Otherwise, they'll keep being as depressing as their team chant. And so, the Tank Bowl comes to an end. The Balls of Chaos and Midnight Wisps made delirious decisions, stunning screw-ups, and hilarious history. After finishing in the bottom 4 of the showdown a year prior, they deserve this terrible season. What will the future hold for these two teams? They could bounce back or fall further. But whatever happens, we'll always be able to look back on this storied matchup between two teams that thought they were hot stuff, but actually just set themselves on fire. Speaking of burning trash, my next recap will be on the showdown, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll have it out before the Marble Rally, but we'll see. Thank you for watching, and as always, reach for the stars.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah!
Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. You cannot.
Everybody do the flop!
As we get ready for this next matchup here, Balls of Chaos. Oh, in fact, both teams did not keep a single marble on. All right, well, never mind. That does go as a draw. It could be worse. It could be a loss.